What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another highly combustible reaction. We're going to be jumping into the next one on our fish journey. A gentleman's excuse me. A gentleman's excuse me. The story behind the song Top 2000 A Go-Go. Let's jump into it. Let's check it out together. Much love to Fred for this one. I do appreciate these kind of behind the scenes, a little bit more backstory to the song looks that we've been doing. If you guys enjoy it, go show Top 2000 A Go-Go some love on their channel. We already subbed up. We already hit that like button. You should do the same. Let's roll.
Gentlemen's Excuse Me, I wrote with Mickey Simmons. It must have been, what, 1988, you know, after I left the band. It was about my first wife, Tamara, and we were going through some very difficult times. And this was after we got married, and it was shaky.
Do you still keep paper flowers in the bottom drawer with your Belgian lace? Taking them out every year to watch the colours fade away.
The marriage was always under a lot of strain. You know, I didn't feel she was particularly happy.
I wish that every artist in the world could just explain something like this. Do something like this that explains where they got a song. Even if it's just a two or 3 second thing at the beginning. Hey, this song came from X, Y, Z. It doesn't have to be super in-depth. It's just that there's a lot of songs out there that we listen to. We've done close to 4,000 videos now. There's a lot of songs. And there's a lot of songs that I listen to and I'm like, wow. I wonder how this person came up with this song. What is the backstory of this song? How did these lyrics come to be? That kind of thing. So it's very cool to get to actually hear where his came from. Why his are in existence now.
The way things had turned out, she wasn't particularly happy with me. She wasn't happy.
Are you still a Russian princess, rescued by a gypsy dancer? To anyone who'll listen, is that a story you still tell? You live a life of fantasy, your diary, romantic fiction.
And I had to deal with it. You know, it was like, I had to make a decision. You know, I had to make a decision on a lot of levels, but basically I had to make a decision about me. If I stayed in Marillion, I was going to be a very unhappy soldier, and I was heading towards a lifestyle that I really didn't want. It was a very unhealthy lifestyle. It was like, because I was, what's the word for it? I was softening the pain, right, in a very unhealthy way. And it was affecting my marriage and all the rest of it, and that's why I moved here, right? So when I left Marillion, I sold the house in the south and I moved up to Scotland. My mum and dad were here. They found this place for me.
Can't you see it's hard for me? Can you see what I'm trying to say? It's a gentleman's excuse me, so I'll take one step to the side. Can you get it inside your head? I'm tired of dancing. For every one step forward, I'm taking 2 steps back.
It sounds like there's more than a few times in his life where he might have had to make some of those kind of tough decisions. The hardest part is that there's a lot of people out there that don't have the guts to, that don't have the want to. Maybe everything feels comfortable. So as long as it feels comfortable, they're okay with doing with maybe some of the other bad things, like maybe neglect in a relationship, things like that. I really wish everybody did have the strength to stand up for themselves, to be like, you know what, no, I deserve better than this, I'm worth more than this. Like, if you don't believe it, who else will?
Can you get it inside your head? I'm tired of dancing.
You know, when we recorded it, it was incredible because I'd never recorded in Abbey Road before. And I'd never recorded in Abbey Road before with a 23-piece orchestra, right? And when we recorded it with John Kelly producing, the orchestra leader came up and he said, the orchestra would like if you would record in the same room with the orchestra, right? Now that is a very difficult thing to do, right? Because if you make a mistake, you know, it's not like doing a take where you can go, oh, can we stop it, we'll do it again. It's like when you've got a 23-piece orchestra behind you, right? You've got to get it right, right? And there's no overdubs, you know, you can't do overdubs because your vocal mic is picking up the orchestra, which is the whole magic of it all, right? And I went in, and an orchestra is a very, very expensive piece of kit to bring in.
Oh, yeah.
So we only had so
bet.
many rehearsals, and we only had so many takes. And at the same time, it was during that point of recording, I discovered that my wife was having an affair.
I know you still like old-fashioned waltzes. Your reflection in the mirror that you flirt with as you glide across the floor.
It was somebody that I knew from Gerrards Cross. It was one of the reasons why we moved. We had to get away, and I came up and found him in the house. And then I had to go back and record the rest of the album. So I was singing all those songs with the knowledge that, you know, the marriage was falling apart. So it was a tough recording, very emotional. I mean, it was a very emotional rendition, and I think we only had 2 takes with the orchestra to do it, and we nailed it on the first take.
Oh, wow.
Gentlemen's excuse me, so I'll do one step to the side. Can you get it inside your head? I'm tired of dancing. For every one step forward, I'm taking 2 steps back. Can you get it inside your head that from this one step forward, there's no turning back? Can you get it inside your head? I'm tired of dancing.
And then, you know, we held it together, lots of apologies, and then soon after that, you know, Tara, my daughter, was born in 1991, and I had Tamara play the part of herself in The Gentleman's Excuse Me.
Now, if I'm correct, she also played the wife in the other video too, correct? Not the actual, or the wife or girlfriend. I don't know if they were actually married at the time. But I think she played the Kaylee person from yesterday as well in the video. Very, very cool indeed to know the backstory. If you guys enjoyed it, go to top 2000 or go some love on their channel. We're subbed up. We've hit the like button. You should do the same. Hit the like button if you liked it, the dislike button if you decided to check out the other video up there or one of these guys up here. Until the next one, have the combustible. You guys be happy, healthy, safe. I love you to the moon and back. Peace.